You're watching Lulay Aces. God, it's a beautiful Wednesday and I love it when it's raining. Ayan mga KaLulers. So if this is the south, I would believe, and this is a challenge for me, and I know east-west is going to be watching, might bash me. But I'm good in the sense of direction, but in the sense that if you'll ask me where the north, east, south, and west is, I'll be lost. So it is about like, this is Paranaque, and I would believe that this is the east. Okay, this is the east, and the other balcony is the southwest. Yeah, I hope I'm right. So, and I don't have anything much to do today. I'm limited to doing something because things that I need to do are pending from my parents' place, and I'm going to schedule the transportation of my things. Behind me are some of the things that I've done, a DIY thing, but I'm not going to show it on video unless if I prepare for it. But however, what I'm going to do is I will try to finish the project that I'm planning to do, but unfortunately it's been wet from the rain. So these are the chunks of branches. I asked from the PMO, from the greenhouse way below there, if you can see it. Yeah, kasi just recently they applied the electric fence. But what I am thinking about is I am going to make the it's a lamp. I'm thinking of doing a lamp because I have an LED. And this vlog is not going to be like a DIY thing, but that's what I've said. But I am just going to share with you how I enjoy my day. Like the balcony is one of my favorite areas in the house. It's not ready yet because these plants are still small, but I'm thinking of placing a bamboo plant here as the backdrop, and something for me to relax on. And if east-west comes over, something for us to sit on. We both love watching people, watching the world, planning things. It makes us relax rather than going to the mall. And after that, after the planning, we love to go traveling. And when we travel, it's not the luxurious things, but we try to blend in. And this video is going to be like an introduction for our travel channel. It's a travel channel and a series. So it is going to be like a more of I can't say that my channel is not well planned, but it is more of it is a more structured, okay, that's the perfect word. It is a more structured channel, showing you a series and a travel vlog. So it'll give you ideas on how to spend your money wisely, start planning how you could enjoy life. Kasi nga, di ba, as we have always said, life is for living. And it's not something for you to just waste on. Like all of you young boys and young girls there, you should try to learn how to become productive and enjoy it as much as you can while you are still young, because when you start adding up your age, you can't bring back the time. And yeah, so I'm just happy. And it is raining, and I really love rain. Much as I love the sun, I love the sun that I like to use the Mac and the Broly, if you must say, if it's raining. So if I'd go out, like for this season, it's raining, I love to just use the Broly and the Mac. But if it's the sun, I love the sun touching my skin, and I love going out early morning until lunchtime. Although it's not an advisable thing for you to do because of bad things that might happen on your skin. But if you're ready and you have the sunblock, of course, it's pretty much nice to enjoy the sun without anything. And I'm going to show you as well how I enjoyed the fruit of my labor, I said, should I call it that way, because I have already seen the tomato ripening, and it's a cherry tomato that I planted, and I'm just so excited to try and taste it. So let's go to the other balcony, shall we? This is the other balcony. I placed this back here. These are my herbs and spices. And my bad that I overwatered this one, so I should stop watering it. And there you go. Yeah. And here's my garden. Ito ang aking excited. I'm so excited. Pipitisin ko. Ito ang pangarap ko talaga. Enjoy the fruits of the labor. Ito ang literal na fruits of the labor. I'm going to, oh my goodness, I'm going to pick it up. Diba? Kasi orange na siya. Kasi this is a cherry tomato. So this is a cherry tomato. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Okay, so I am going to wash these. Diba? I was boiling some peanuts. Yarn. Excited much? Mm.
Wait, what? Kakapilit na ba?
Mm. Mm. Ang crunchy. Ang harap. Ang harap. Kaya lang isa lang ayokong kainin yung hindi pa ready. Ang harap. Por. So mga KaLulers, how's your day been? How are you? And it's already Wednesday. It's been an interesting Wednesday. So let me change my area so that I could give you the tea of what it has been today with me. So tara tayo. So we transferred place. and I'm making myself comfortable. I am having coffee before bedtime. I just had a shower, so I'm waiting for my hair to dry up a bit because I don't know where I placed the hair dryer. I think it's somewhere in one of the luggages, but I don't have the time today to look for it. So, how's your Wednesday? With me, it has been unexpectedly interesting later in the afternoon, hindi ba? There is a vlog that is pending for me to finish because there are a couple of hindrances that happened. It's unexpected. There's the variant that's going on during this pandemic, and it gave a little delay for some of my furnitures to be transferred from the other town where my parents are. And it is mainly the highlight of my day ended up, well, it's not that I'm happy. I feel sorry for them. But I think because karma paid it off, if you know what I mean. I'll tell you a little bit of a rant and the story time. So, last months ago, before I received the house, this condominium unit, I placed an order for a dining table that we're having now. So this is a dining table. So the measurement of this, if I can remember, is about 49 by, I think it is 49 by 30 inches. And it is quite heavy because it was four of us, me and my three sons, who carried this to the elevator, and then from the elevator going inside, and then we left it because at that time we have to travel back because we didn't have the Wi-Fi yet, and they'll be having their online class the next day, so we have to transfer back to my sister-in-laws, and that's how it is. So we left these, and then after a week, there are molds on the tables, and there's just one single table that was not affected by the molds, and I could understand that because it is their usual stock. So probably it dried up better than those that they have been customized, those that I have ordered. And so this is the one that I noticed that there were molds growing on top of the table and on the stools. So I didn't make a fuss out of it. After I think about 2 weeks, when the seller asked me, "You didn't have you had any review yet for the products that you ordered?" And so it triggered me, reminding me that, oh, okay, you need me to review that. So I was just keeping quiet, and then you know that there were molds on the table. It seemed to me that the paint or the coating is not dried well. That's why it has molds. And then you wrapped it with the cling wrap, and it ended up having molds. And then the way she answered to me, instead of being remorsed, she defended herself, saying that, "Oh no, we don't do that. I mean, that is really, really dry." So I made an answer saying that, I don't have the materials now, but I do know a bit of the carpentry, and I know that if a paint is not well dried up, it is going to mold. There will be molds growing, especially that after a couple of hours, then you wrap it, and then we left it after a week, then there were molds. So we ended up having a conversation, and she wanted me to I gave her the scenario, and I was expecting that she'd be sorry or she'd be saying, shall we repair it or something, and it came out that if I'm going to have it repaired, I have to pay extra. And then they're not going to pick it from here. I have to send it back to their shop, which the delivery will be shouldered. Not by them, but by me. So it annoyed me in the sense that this is supposed to be your mistake, and hello, customer service. I mean, it's your fault. Obviously, it's not dried up, so you're supposed to do that, and then ended up that she gave me an instruction saying me that you'll just sand it off, things like that, and I told it to East West, and then it wasn't a pleasant thing, and he said that I was ripped off, and yes, it was a good deal. However, the effort of me now fixing the things that are not expected is on my shoulder now. So I'm going to have a separate vlog for that. And then I totally forgot about it. So it gave me an expensive experience. So I was charged with an expensive experience, and I did the work and things like that. I'm going to do another vlog for that. So I tried fixing it. I cut the metals myself. I have some equipments, but unfortunately the other equipments are with my parents' place. So that's that. And then it wasn't my intention when she posted something. So I felt relieved that justice has been served, because it seems to me that they were operating without the permit of selling this chunk of woods, which in the Philippines, if you are selling these kinds of wood, you have to have a special permit through the Department of Natural Resources, and to BIR, if I can understand, with sanitary as well, because how are you going to keep these chunk of woods? And I do not know who was taking the video, but she posted it, that it is being collected because they don't have permit. Lesson learned that if you are going to buy wooden products here in the Philippines, it's a big no-no if they cannot show you a permit to sell. Because if it so happened that I have ordered that in the middle of purchasing, that I've given my money, and it was collected by the government, knowing that they have not had the permit, then the problem is it's either I receive back my payment as a refund, or I lose it through humanitarian reason, that they lost a couple of not just a couple of, I mean, a huge chunk of money. They lost a huge chunk of money through humanitarian reason, that it'll be like they might give me 50% from what I've paid to them. So that's how my interesting Wednesday has been. And as you can see in the first part of this video, I tasted a tomato and it was so good, and I'm looking forward tomorrow. And Kimi as well is expecting to taste one of those. So I have seen there are more than 10 tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, that has been popping out from the tomato trees. So it's really nice. But my fault is I overwatered the parsley. So I'm leaving it a little dry for now. I didn't water the plants today because it was raining. February, we are going to look forward to that. Before February 1, that's going to be January 31. February 1 will be Kung Hei Fat Choy. For the Filipino-Chinese community here in the Philippines, Kung Hei Fat Choy, February 1. And we will be having our vlog-ruary. Yes, a daily, for the whole month of February, a daily vlog The vlogruary will be featuring a lot of things. And if there's anything that you want me to feature on those days for the whole February, you are free to comment down on any of my videos starting today. A couple of days, well, this is a sad one. It's a couple of days my attention was caught by one of the security guards because they saw me, but this has been like ongoing for how many weeks or months, I think. They saw me feeding the stray cats, and here in the community, it's not allowed. So I reviewed the rules. Generally, there isn't any rule specifying that I'm not allowed to feed stray cats. But however, I went to the property management office and I spoke to the staff, and then they told me just because they are avoiding or they're not encouraging the cats to harbor their habitats here, because there are, well, considerably, there are other people who are allergic to cats, and there are other people's according to their preferences. So they have to cater the preferences of the whole community, not only for those specific people who likes feeding animals. And so I cannot do anything about it. So I cannot feed the cats anymore. I cannot feed the cats, and I cannot believe it. I cannot feed the cats anymore. I cannot. So I'm not happy for that, but however, I can still interact with them. So if I see them, it's just that I would feel bad that I won't be able to feed them, but only if somebody sees me. So I'm not saying anything. I just cannot feed the cats. Let me drink my coffee. So that's just about it. It's just a rant-ish things on how my Wednesday has been. And I hope that everybody is still keeping it safe. For those who have been waiting and waiting for their booster shots, I think there are some cities who are allowing it now. And we are waiting for ours to have. And hopefully February for our vlogruary, it is going to be something very interesting and happy. So everybody, we just have to stay safe and just be kind to one another, because life is so short. Life is for living. And on Lulay Aces, you learn nonsense, useful things that you can apply on your daily lives. Next month, wait for that vlogruary, our daily vlog for February. Thank you for watching.